Welcome to Kiddies Gospel. This gospel is brought to you by Every Home for Christ, Nigeria Northeast. Last week, we looked at how Esther was selected queen and how Mordecai overheard the plans against the king. Today, Daniel will continue the story with us. Our story is based on Esther chapter 2, verses 21 to 23, chapter 3, verse 1 to 6, and chapter 3, verses 8 to 15. Over to you, Dan.
Thank you, Lois. The sun shone brightly over the palace of King Ahasuerus. Inside, Queen Esther walked through the royal garden, her heart full of gratitude. Even though she was now the queen, Esther never forgot her cousin Mordecai, who had raised her with love and faith. Every day, Mordecai stood at the palace gate, watching and praying for Esther and for God's people, the Jews. One day, as Mordecai waited by the gate, he overheard two of the king's guards whispering in dark corners. "The king doesn't deserve his throne," one muttered. "Yes," the other said, "we'll strike him soon, when no one expects it." Mordecai's eyes widened, his heart pounded fast. They're planning to harm the king. Without delay, he sent word to Queen Esther. Esther quickly told the king, saying, "My cousin Mordecai heard this and warned me." The king ordered an investigation. It was true. The bad guards were punished, and Mordecai's brave act was written down in the royal record book, though he wasn't rewarded yet. Soon after, a man named Haman was promoted by the king. Haman loved power. He wore rich clothes and walked proudly through the palace halls. The king commanded that everyone must bow when Haman passed by. Everyone bowed except Mordecai. Mordecai stood tall and calm. He bowed only to God, not to any man. When Haman noticed, his face turned red with fury. "Who is that man?" he shouted. "That is Mordecai, the Jew," a servant replied. From that moment, Haman's heart grew darker. "I will destroy Mordecai," he hissed, "and not just him, all his people too." Mordecai discovers the evil plan. Days later, a shadow fell over the city. Rumors whispered through the streets. Scrolls were being prepared with the king's seal, but no one knew what they said. One night, as torches flickered by the palace gate, Mordecai overheard a messenger bragging to another. "Haman has convinced the king to destroy all the Jews on a single day. Even Queen Esther's people will not escape." Mordecai froze. His hands trembled. His heart beat loudly in his chest. All the Jews destroyed? He tore his clothes in sorrow and fell to his knees. "O Lord," he cried softly, "help us! Show us what to do!" Mordecai knew only one person could reach the king, Queen Esther. But would she be brave enough to risk her life and speak? The fate of an entire nation now rested in her hands. Moral lesson: even when danger surrounds us, God is still in control. Like Mordecai and Esther, we must be brave, tell the truth, and trust that God can use us to bring light into dark situations.
And this is where we will stop for today. Our memory verse for the week is taken from the book of Psalm, chapter 56, verse 3. "When I am afraid, I put my trust in you." Share with us what you have learned from the story of Esther so far. See you next week!